Hello from AuroraSpeedster. Bureau of Labor Statistics will release its monthly report on employment change, also called Non Farm Payrolls. Expectations are that 86,000 new jobs were added in November, which is lower than previous change of 171,000, mostly because of lower economic activity in Hurricane Sandy. Better employment data is of course good for the markets, so if the release numbers will be higher than expected, markets will rise after the release. In October, US economy added 171,000 jobs, while expectations were at 125,000. So there was a 46,000 jobs added above expectations. US dollar versus Japanese yen reacted fast and strong. Just few seconds after the release of the data, US jumped by almost 30 pips, which can be seen on this picture. Few minutes later, it continued higher for about 40 pips. When employment data is released, we should always look for possible conflicts, because two data sets are released: non-farm payrolls, which is employment change, and unemployment rate. If non-farm payrolls are positive and unemployment rate is rising, we have a conflict in the data release. We can use AuroraSpeedster to remove this possible conflict by setting so-called conflict prevention system, which will be described in a moment. To profit from US report, we select non-farm payrolls in AuroraSpeedster and enter 40 for buying trigger and -40 for selling trigger. Then we record coordinates on our platform by clicking start button on AuroraSpeedster and then moving our mouse over the buy order. Then we click keyboard button B for buy order and keyboard button S for sell order. We can use a second trigger if we want to trade with larger positions, but we must have a trading platform that supports this. MetaTrader does not support it. You can set second higher triggers by entering them here. Let's say 100 for buying and -100 for selling. We must also record coordinates by first clicking on this number 2 here, and then clicking start button and recording coordinates on our trading platform with keyboard button B and S. Because we would also like to use conflict prevention system, we click on the drop-down menu and check CP and NT boxes on the left of the unemployment rate here, which is expected at 7.9%. Then we select it and enter desired triggers that will be used for preventing conflicts. We will enter -0.2 and 0.2 for positive and negative surprise. By doing this, we have just told AuroraSpeedster that it can only react to surprises from expectations that are in the same direction in employment change and in unemployment rate, both positive for the market or both negative. Because we also selected NT box, if there is no surprise in unemployment rate, AuroraSpeedster will still click on the recorded coordinate based on non-farm payrolls data. So now we must just select the news release that will be trading, that is non-farm payrolls, and if we click this button B and S, we can check again if we recorded coordinates correctly. These targets show us where AuroraSpeedster will click if there is a positive or negative surprise from expectations, but also with no conflict in the unemployment rate. Now we only have to wait for the news release. Good luck trading!